Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Today, I'm just going to give kind of an update on the pestilence that is going on around the world today. And so I just want to give a little information that I've gathered since those studies that I've done. It's a three-part study. Yeah, I know it might be kind of long. It's 3 hours, but you can break it down if you want to get caught up in our Father's Word as to the pestilence that you see around the world today. And so it's a three-part. Go to the channel page and you'll find them there, and it'll be worth your while to go through them. But anyway, this is kind of an update to those lessons, letting you know that our Father is the one who has sent this pestilence upon the earth at this time. So this is December of 2021, and so I'm giving this update. And so with that, I want to start off first that, as we know, at the beginning of this pandemic or pestilence, the virus was, let's say, going after the elderly. That's how it first started, with it going into the homes, the elderly homes, the convalescent homes, and many of our elderly perished or passed away in those places. And then it jumped from going from the elderly down to children, where they said it was giving them Kawasaki disease, and so we had then experts and scientists and doctors believing that it was going after only children. And then it changed again. It mutated, started changing again, and it started going after people between the ages of 20 and 50. So you had people of the ages of 20 and 50 being infected by the virus. And then it changed again, and it was then infecting the people from the African descent. And it was doing that for a while. And then it mutated again, it changed, and it then went after the only. Now this is the strange thing about it, that it had at one point, it was going only after non-Hispanic whites. Now can you believe that? Non-Hispanic whites. And then it again mutated, and it's just been all over the place. Let me just say that. And so the scientists, the doctors, they really do not have a control over this as of right now. It's been like one scientist said, and I don't know if I have his clip. If I find it, I'm going to put it up. But one scientist saying that this virus is making a fool out of them. Well, but it's true. It is making a fool out of them, because they need to understand that this is our Father who has sent this virus. Now, how do we keep the virus from us? Well, one way to do it is to just follow the health laws as best you can. Um, and I'm going to give some more detailed information on this a little later. But right now, let's go to the first clip, where we have the general here from the United States military, and he telling us, giving us information about the virus. So I'm going to start with that clip, and so let's start right there. And like I said, I don't know how long this video will go, but I'm not going to try to make it too long. I'd rather break it up in parts, and but I'm going to give you the information that I have. So with that, let's go to the first clip. General Miley from the United States military.
I'm not going to discuss any detailed intelligence, but there's three fundamental issues here. One is it natural, or was it man-made somehow, or somehow manipulated by man-made procedures? As I said the last time, and I am still where I was the last time, the weight of evidence, nothing's conclusive. The weight of evidence is that it was natural and not man-made. Secondly, the second issue is, was it accidentally released? Did it release naturally into the environment, or was it intentional? We don't have conclusive evidence in any of that, but the weight of evidence is that it was probably not intentional.
So as we heard the general there, so far the evidence shows that this virus is natural. Okay, so with that, I want you to hear a scientist that does study on viruses, and well, I want you to hear what he has to say about this. Okay, so here we go. Let's hear what he says.
Very clear it did not come from the Wuhan BSL-4 laboratory, and the reason for that is that the genetic sequence of the virus has been determined, and it's quite clearly an animal virus. If it had been an engineered virus, it would have some marks which showed the points at which engineering had been done, but that is not the case.
So as we can see there, even science says that this virus is natural, meaning our Father has a hand in this pestilence that we have in the world today. Now, if that isn't enough proof, then here's some more proof. Listen to what this person has to say. Here we go.
Capital hit by more than just a virus. Now a hailstorm hammering the city, but the shape of the hail taking locals by surprise. A hailstorm in Beijing has sparked internet buzz. Hailstones as big as chicken eggs have been seen falling from the late June sky. Locals were surprised by the hailstone's unusual shape, which some say resemble mini ice sculptures of the CCP virus. One netizen commented online writing, "You have to believe."
So as we can see there, the virus did come down in the form of hail, although it didn't just come down there. Let's look at this clip. Yeah, and this corona-shaped hail also fell in other parts of the world, like Mexico, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia.
में है क्या? हो सकता है आप में से कुछ का मानना है कि ये बर्फ है, लेकिन कुछ के मन में अभी भी ये सवाल है कि आखिर ये चीज है क्या? कोरोना वायरस के कारण पूरी दुनिया हमारे हर तरफ कोरोना वायरस जिससे ओले दिखाई दे रहे हैं। एक तरफ लोग खौफ में हैं, वहीं कुछ इसे भगवान की चेतावनी बता रहे हैं। लोगों का यह मानना है कि ये घटना ईश्वर का प्रकोप है। हैरान करने वाली बात यह है कि काफी देर तक कोरोना वायरस
ओलों को देखा तो उनका ये मानना था कि आसमान से बरसते ओले कोरोना वायरस की शक्ल के थे।
Amazing. Sifakusa today. Bona di ice tsa teng. Nkare ke mabloma la ba re bontshang ngona for coronavirus. Look. Huh? Look. Libella. Hawa.
So as you can see there, our Father has a hand in this virus that is throughout the world today. He has given us many signs, even sending us hail shaped like the virus. And as I said in the lessons, that virus, the original virus, isn't enough. So more viruses will come. And so anyway, these are those viruses, this pestilence that was spoken of by Jesus in Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke 21. This was sent by our Father. Now I don't know how much more it takes for you to believe and for you to repent. But anyway, this is just a little slight update. I have more to give you, and I'll give you probably that in the next lesson. But for now, just kind of chew on what I gave you there, and maybe we all need to decide to start repenting, because we are in the last days, and Jesus did say that pestilences would come, and they're here. So with that, I'm going to let you all go, and I'll see you all in the next video.